リーグチャンピオンシリーズでは3勝2敗としたドジャースは明日ホームでメッツを迎え第6戦に臨みます。メッツの先発投手は第2戦で苦戦を強いられたマナイア投手。一方ドジャースはブルペンデーで対抗します。メッツのメンドーサ監督とオープナーが予想されているブレイジャー投手のインタビューとともに MLB ネットワークの番組で解説されていました。
Sierra, how are the Mets managing this intense workload for their pitchers as they look to force a Game 7?
Adnan, I'm just trying to collect as much frequent flyer miles as I possibly can, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to it. Today's Mets workout was mandatory, if you want to call it that. The guys just flat out wanted to be here. Batting practice has been optional for them all season long, but as Carlos Mendoza said, everyone always shows up. There's also a lot of guys in the training room, which makes sense. Mendy said a lot of guys have hit a wall this time of year, and that's what happened with tomorrow's starter Sean Manaea in Game 2. Here's Mendy on Manaea.
Yeah, look, he'll be ready to go. Everybody around this time of the year feels like he hit a wall. You know, it's not only Sean, but pretty much all of those guys that are competing on the field. So we'll watch him closely, and we'll be ready to adjust if we need to. But pretty comfortable giving him the ball tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Manaea said he's been able to do a variety of things to be able to recoup and recover, and given the shorthanded bullpen for the Mets, Manaea doesn't plan on pitching any differently. His personal goal is to always go as long and get as many innings in as he can. He said whatever he has, he's going to give it, Adnan.
Look forward to seeing what he can provide. Meantime, on the other side of the ball, Sierra, the Dodgers, how are their relievers approaching tomorrow's bullpen game in a closeout situation?
Well, this Dodgers bullpen and a clinching scenario, this is nothing new for them. Dave Roberts is going with the bullpen game, as we all know, and it's an all-hands-on-deck type of situation. He does plan on using his high-leverage relievers a little bit more aggressively, and Doc pointed out there's a good chance to prevent runs in a bullpen game, but there's also a cost afterward. The Dodgers pen has pitched 49 innings this postseason with an ERA under 3. Now, he didn't announce an opener, though I did try to get an answer out of Ryan Brazier. He said he didn't know either. He's going to find out via text later on this evening. I caught up with Brazier, though, and he seemed to be ready for whatever role they need him and the rest of the guys in the pen in.
We've had a handful the last few weeks of the season, and I feel like we kind of just rolled into the role, if that makes sense. Nobody really cares about when they get the ball or what inning it is, and I think that's a big thing because, like Evan and Kopech, usually are, 7, 8, 9 inning guys in the 4th or 5th inning, facing the meat of the lineup on some of these teams. And it, could be just as important as, the 7th or 8th or 9th or whatever it is, with a 1 or 2 run lead.
I'll tell you who won't be pitching, Adnan. And that is Shohei Ohtani. Doc was asked about that as well. He said, hey, if we could possibly see him in Game 6 or Game 7. He said, no. Thank you for asking. As for Freddie Freeman, Doc mentioned it last night as well, that his swing is being compromised because of his ankle injury. He has yet to talk with him yet today and determine whether he's going to be in the lineup. So that's something we should learn a little bit later on.
マナイア投手は今季途中からクリス・セール投手をお手本にしサイドスロー気味のポイントに変更したことが成功につながったようです。大谷選手もなかなか打ちにくそうでしたがなんとか攻略してほしいです。第6戦も素晴らしい試合となりリーグ優勝とワールドシリーズ進出を期待します。